for now, we've got, not actually the first time, I think the second time that I've had Atomic, G2 Atomic on my channel. It's the first time I've had G2 Atomic on my channel for a one show match. But I don't think it's the first time I've had Atomic on my channel, this player. Long before he was in G2. I believe he did play at least one show match on my channel. And I believe it was against First Killer. And I believe he almost won. That was many years ago now. In fact, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. There was a conspiracy going around that First Killer asked Atomic to let him win because First Killer was on a massive win streak against North American opponents, and he said, "Nah, don't beat me, that's cringe, bro." And then Atomic said, "Yeah, that's kind of cringe, actually, if I just end your win streak, so fair enough, I'll let you win." Yeah, First Killer beat Atomic in Game 5. That was a long, long time ago now. Great game. But yeah, ever since then, I always thought, you know, Atomic, this guy, he seems like he's very mechanical. He seems like he's a very smart player. He's got a good aerial game. He's got a good, you know, defensive game. He's got a good grinding game. He doesn't really seem like he's got any weaknesses in his game. So obviously, he's got a ton of potential in 1v1. I mean, look at this. This is phenomenally creative. He's down 2-1 here, thanks to this goal. Fakes the air dribble over the top of Cosmic and instead just lean back reset, dunks him. Yeah, Beast Mode did recently say that Atomic is the most easy player to read in North America. We're about to find out just how true that is in 1v1. Will Cosmic be able to read Atomic on the ground? Beast Mode was willing to admit that Atomic is pretty difficult to read in the air, but his ground game, apparently, very readable if your name is Beast Mode. But this is not the first time that these two have played. They played one game in the Gamers Without Borders North American qualifier for Gamers 8, and Atomic won in a big upset. Cosmic, at the time, was top 10 in the ladder. He'd been number 1 in the ladder beforehand. And Atomic took him down in one game. That was Cosmic's biggest game that he'd ever played, though, pretty much in his competitive career. Atomic, a much more experienced player than him. Obviously, was a lot more comfortable in that match. And later on in the tournament, Cosmic improved, warmed up to the occasion, and started to perform a whole lot better. But do not let that fool you about Atomic's capabilities. This guy's definitely got a ton of 1v1 potential. It's really going to be about finding the limit of his capabilities. He's gone a bit too far there, gone a bit too far across the line. And ended up on the receiving end of a counter-attack, possibly going to get another goal in his net here. Yes, he will. Obviously, a big part of any player's game who's not as known for their 1v1 is going to be the kickoff game. Atomic looks like he's doing okay in the kickoff so far, but he's just conceded a goal there, so that's not ideal. Will he be able to return the favor? No, he won't. Cosmic keeps control of the ball also. This is S5 Cosmic. It is S5 Cosmic. He recently beat Yan on my channel. He's had a very impressive show match and competitive record in his short 1v1 career so far. US West player. Notice his 76 ping. This guy has to play on higher ping, just like all the US West players do. Rocket League competition in the US always played on the East server when there's an East versus a West player playing. It's only if there's one player, or it's only when both players are US West that West server is ever selected. I would go as far to say, just to give you guys a rough estimation of where Cosmic is in the North American 1 scene right now, I would go as far to say he's already in the top 10 comfortably, and he's making a real push for top 5 at the moment. Obviously, he's going to need to do more to be in the same conversation as guys like Daniel, First Killer, even AJ and Chronic. Nice little goal there by Atomic. Good turnaround, catching Cosmic off guard. But yeah, apart from those 4 names, apart from First Killer, Daniel, AJ, Chronic, you know, I think Cosmic is in the next group of players. The next group of players, I would say, are players like Lion Blaze, players like Evo. I think Cosmic is in that group with those guys. But yeah, he's making a push for that top 5. He's definitely very close. A couple of big results away from it. Of course, I'm only talking about players from the US or from Canada, not players who are in the US or Canada, such as apparently Jack or Yan. So that would obviously make it a bit more stacked. Great challenge by Cosmic here. Atomic Wanted to turn this one around quickly before Cosmic would get there. Cosmic just dove straight for the ball. Notice he just goes straight through the ball. Ignores Atomic on that play. Does not care what Atomic is doing. He just flips straight through the ball. Something you guys should all be doing in your own games. If your opponent's going to outplay you, fair enough. You know, they've outplayed you. But don't outplay yourself. Don't flip past the ball. Going for a big dunk. Don't flip past the ball. Going for a crazy read when you could just hit the ball and see if your opponent really has anything planned. Magura, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the channel. Atomic really holding his own here. He should be equalizing, actually. Cosmic has no boost, so that's a 5-all game. Great start for G2's Atomic, who is the underdog here. He's got the win in the one matchup prior these two have played. I think he does come in this as the underdog, just simply due to his inexperience in the one show match environment. Played a few one show matches, but Cosmic recently played a whole lot more. Atomic boost starved, not out of attacking options. Cosmic respects those options and covers them, and he will counter-attack for a 6th goal. So just over a minute to go. We're very, very close in the first game. How is Smellsworth doing recently? Hey, Smellsworth's doing well. He's just, I think, finished off his season at Grand Champ 2 level in 2v2, because I know that's what you guys all care about most. Oh, Atomic missed a boost, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he was doing so well all game here. That's a big, big blunder. What's happened here? Oh yeah, he just totally missed a boost. He thought it was a bit further back than it was. He did not have the boost there to accelerate his turn as he expected. It's just slightly falling apart there. It looks like he's at least mind gamed Cosmic on that last play. Cosmic bumps him, or threatens a bump, I should say. Here comes Atomic anyway, just going to continue the attack regardless. This is one good thing about Atomic, is when it gets to crunch time, he's got the mechanical plays. He's got those available, but he's accidentally dropped it on the goal line. Cosmic's going to counter-attack again, and that'll put Atomic 3 goals down. I love that Atomic went for it there. You know, he's got the ability, he's definitely got the confidence to go for the big solo play. And I mean, you only get solo plays in once technically, but you guys know what I mean. You've got to outplay your opponent at some point if you're losing towards the end of a game in 1v1. Well, it looks like we will have a pretty decisive victory for Cosmic in this first game. It's worth noting, by the way, how interesting is it that we've got Atomic and Cosmic, just the names that these players have. Oh, what a shot by Atomic. It's not over yet. But isn't it interesting when you think about the names that these two players have decided to go with, that we've got such a close matchup here between two of the best players in ones in North America. And I am willing to already put Atomic in that conversation, just purely based on his 3v3 gameplay due to his potential. Yeah, Cosmic, obviously a very grand word, a word relating to the universe and, you know, pretty much things that are too big for us to even comprehend. Playing against Atomic, a word that is related to atoms, one of the smallest things that is, again, very difficult for humans to comprehend just how small an atom is and how big the cosmos is. I don't know, maybe that's just me that thought that was kind of cool. We've got two players who are pretty evenly matched in a Rocket League game, and their names are complete polar opposites in size of magnitude. It's the analysis you fall for. Exactly. That's what we've really got to look for when you're casting Rocket League. To Saint 9. Hold on, let me just tab out. I realize I can't read this. Thanks for the 2-month privacies. Appreciate that. I know this is a kind of analysis you guys sub for, so I'm always trying to bring it to the table. But not genuinely. So, okay, to talk about the matchup more specifically, I'm impressed by Atomic's game 1 because he adapted with his kickoff game, which is obviously really important for any player who's new to the ones game. I'm always talking about that when a player is new to the top level 1 scene. When they jump into a lobby with a established player, you'll always hear me talking about it to the point where people make fun of me that, yeah, you've got to adapt your kickoffs. But Atomic did that in the last game. He got a couple of kickoff possessions for himself. That's just going to sneak in, isn't it? 1-0 Cosmic. And he got a couple of, I think he got even one direct kickoff goal for himself, if I remember correctly. So That's a good sign for Atomic, that he's willing to adapt his kickoff and that he knows how to adapt his kickoff to keep his opponent guessing. But I also like the aggression at the end of the game. You might be thinking, well, actually that game looked pretty ugly, 9-5, not exactly a close scoreline, but I'm more encouraged by a 9-5 where Atomic is pushing for a comeback win than I am just a, you know, 7-5 whimper where a player goes out and doesn't really die on their shield. You might as well go for it. If you're going to lose anyway. Atomic trying desperately to score here from all angles. It looks like the reverse shot won't quite work, but he's got a massive boost advantage here. Really what he's wanting to do in these positions is players lock axles. Oh, Atomic has the own goal. No, he gets just enough speed to keep that one out of his own net. Yeah, really what you're looking to do there when you've got a boost advantage is create some space, and you'll often see it just with touches exactly like that one that Atomic's gone for. Launching the ball high into the air. Oh, this is very impressive stuff by Atomic. Keeping control in very difficult positions here. Cosmic following him the whole way. That's something we saw him do a lot against Yan recently when they played in a best of 5. Cosmic was victorious, and it was mostly due to his stellar defensive play. He tracked Yan regardless of where Yan would look to go. It actually, I think, annoyed a lot of the viewers watching. They're like, this guy is just, he's not outplaying Yan, but he actually was. He was outplaying Yan in many ways, just not in the ways that are obvious to the untrained eye. Obviously, you guys are all extremely trained in the eye department, so I'm sure you guys aren't annoyed by Cosmic's play. But you know, these little plays where he's just outmaneuvering, outlasting, and efficiencying, for lack of a better word, his opponent. He just creates goals that don't even look stoppable. I mean, that was just essentially an open net by the time he was done wasting Atomic's boost by defending and keeping angles open. Blocks a massive dunk attempt there by Atomic, and he is consistently slotting these open nets across the other side of the field. Atomic's going to need to find a bit of a safer way to attack if he's going to safely attack against a defensive beast, the likes of S5 Cosmic. It's a nice kickoff for Atomic into the back corner. He can take control here. He does exactly that. Wants a little bit of pace to play with though. Almost snuck the ball past Cosmic with that last touch. Not much of the frustration of the G2 Pro. Cosmic stands in defiance, completely in the way of every scoring angle Atomic seems to create. Good reflex there by Atomic. Cosmic trips him up though, and that'll create enough space for now him to continue attacking. Oh, great call on the bluff. Atomic trying to fake a challenge there. Cosmic knows that's not real. I'm just going to boom the ball in your top corner. A bit no man's landy there from Atomic. He drove forward, immediately regretted it. This does look like a very, very frustrating game too. Game 1 showed a lot of promise for Atomic. Game 2, it seems like everything he does just gets punished. Oh, what a shot though. Cosmic first to compliment him in the quick chat. Absolute banger from Atomic. He was at a boost disadvantage. Charges in. Sets himself up off the corner wall. Snipes the tight angle shot. Less than 2 minutes left, but he finally gets his first goal. Atomic immediately looking to bump Cosmic there, knowing that the ball was not playable. Perfect first touch. Efficient movement by Atomic. He's going to have plenty to attack with here. Oh, he's gone too high with it though, and he pinches it off the bar. Oh, it's not a bad effort, but he just went a bit too much. I think this is the Cosmic defense taking its toll on Atomic. Am I streaming Gen G versus Complexity? I am indeed. That's going to be in, let's see, 38 minutes time. Crew battle between those two teams. You know, in a 1v1, this is far from over, but Atomic cannot afford to give Cosmic any more counterattacks. I think Cosmic knows that Atomic's running out of boost here. He's just not panicking at all. Cosmic's got such solid composure. Atomic getting creative, but the inaccuracy starting to come in. It's a difficult position to be in. Atomic down by so many goals. Not a lot of time left. He's thinking, well, if I don't really go all in here, I'm just going to lose slowly, so I might as well go all in, but it does just result in more goals for your opponent a lot of the time. think Atomic might have actually just tried to shoot that with a very tight angle shot. Very small angle. Oh, look at the placement by Cosmic. Atomic was just hoping it was going to bounce downwards off the bar. Cosmic's just sent it perfectly into the top of the net. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but the fact he's managed to bounce that one in above Atomic and not straight down onto his bumper, very impressive stuff. It's an immaculate game 2 by Cosmic. He's given Atomic hardly any openings to work with. Atomic's really only overextended a couple of times, but every time he does overextend, the ball's in his net. And if he doesn't play his offense perfectly, Cosmic just denies him and then eventually wears him down. The only hope now for Atomic is that Cosmic drops off in level a little bit. I don't know if he's going to be able to win 3 in a row against this guy. He's out for revenge. Atomic took him down in Gamers Without Borders NA. It's been all Cosmic in game 2. Wants one more for the road. Not going to get it off that wall, but he might off this one. Atomic not going to give him any free goals. I think that's just a mentality thing. He's thinking, no free goals. Can't let you feel like I'm defeated mentally. Gonna need to keep fighting. So we look at the midfield play in that game. It was pretty even. When we look at the possession, again, pretty even in that game too. Major difference is that Cosmic is just scoring with every attack, and well, not every attack, but more attacks. Atomic is struggling to score with almost every attack. It's Andrew TV, thanks for the Prime. Oh my goodness, what a save. This is just must be just getting so frustrating for Atomic. That's a brilliant shot, to be honest. Moving quickly, threatens a flip reset with lots of different options of where he could be striking the ball. And he even puts a big dunk behind it, but Cosmic just hits the ball even harder. Doesn't just keep it out of the net, he counterattacks and makes it 1-0 for him again. Atomic trying to find any opening here. He's just the way he's decided to play this, and it's definitely going to be an entertaining game to watch because of the way Atomic's decided to play this. But the way he's decided to play this is to just go even more all in attack. He's thinking, well, okay, if my attack's not working against Cosmic, I better go a little bit more all in every single time. Great fight there by Atomic in defense. Lovely mind game as well to take control of the ball. Got a bit of space to work with here. No boost. Now, who needs boost when you can wave dash for speed? Top corner flick. Atomic survives a Cosmic onslaught and then hits him on the counter. Atomic isn't good. I would disagree. I think Atomic's a very good player. I think he's a very gifted player. I think if he keeps on grinding once, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with come Gamers 8. That's really what he's doing here. He's not expecting to come in and win, I'm sure. He knows he's up against it, against a talented player like Cosmic. And that's the point. You've got to test yourself if you're going to improve. And a lot of G2's struggles, if we're looking even beyond crew battles format, even into 3v3 recently, a lot of their struggles have been, I think, this is just my opinion obviously, I think they've been related to solo ability, not team play. I think their team play has been brilliant. Oh, what a shot though. What a sneaky shot by Atomic. Free flip off the sidewall. The massive power that Cosmic couldn't anticipate. I think it may have been savable there. Hard to tell. If Cosmic flipped a bit later, he might even be able to sneak that into the post. Still a fantastic shot by Atomic to set it up. And another one as well. That one will be saved. Atomic's in a great position afterwards. He's not rushing himself here. Oh, he nearly snipes the top corner once again. No limits, Atomic, in this third game. He's finding the limit, and he's honing himself in the process. 3-1. Wissix, thanks to the 2-month Prime. Welcome back to the channel to you. Why does Cosmic not play in RLCS? If I'm not mistaken, he just turned 15 years old. Obviously, towards the end of a season like this, not many teams are looking to make too many changes in North America. I really do think going into next season, players like Cosmic, players like Moxie, could easily find themselves on top teams if they put that same amount of work into 3v3, Put the same amount of work into 6-mans, put the same amount of work into scrims with a bubble team as they have with their 1v1 careers. I mean, it's pretty evident that they've got the mechanical ability. Oh dear, Atomic lost all of his momentum there that he built up with chain dashes. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. He's had a couple of moments in this series where things like this have happened. Cosmic actually just turned right and saw Atomic miles away from the goal there. And sniped the long-range shot once again. He's 16. He was PS4 till recently. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. The other major limiting factor, not age, but console. I feel like when I'm watching Cosmic play, his car looks so resilient. Like, it just looks heavier, but in a good way. I know heavy car is often associated with players feeling slow. Do you know what I mean? It just looks like a brick. Oh, what a save by Atomic. I think he just read the fact that Cosmic was not going to be supersonic there as well, by the way. He didn't jump, either anticipating Cosmic jumping as he came for the demo, or just reading the fact that the speed would have been too slow. Look at the time remaining. This is a very interesting position. Oh, Atomic's trying to keep the pressure on. Has he got too close to the sun, though? He might have done. Yes, he has. He wanted Cosmic to hit the ball at him, but not exactly like that. That was a great wave dash pop by Cosmic to get the counterattack started quickly. Atomic had the right idea, pressuring the ball. He's got the right idea here as well. Oh, he's nearly hit it. Post again denies him. Atomic plays the follow-up regardless. Very aggressive stance in the attacking corner by the G2 Pro. Wave dash fakes the shot. Cosmic does not fall for it. Great dodge in the demo there by Atomic. Cosmic backs off to mid. Atomic with the dribble. Into the air dribble now. Reset, slightly off target. Cosmic reads exactly where that one's headed. Just always seems like he's in the right place, but Atomic is keeping the aggression going. This is wonderful to see. He's not backing off. He's not running away scared after he runs out of boost. He is going again and again and again. Cosmic is definitely having to work hard here to keep Atomic at bay. Atomic almost had him there with one fake shot. Trips up Cosmic, but again, that heavy car is just difficult to move. Cosmic almost goes for it off the inside of the post. But this time it's the post that is Atomic's friend. Super tight angle shot. He's not afraid of going for those. He's also not afraid of keeping this attack alive. Oh my goodness, he actually had a shot on target there. Cosmic stretched very thin in defense, but he holds on. Puts us into overtime. Game 3. Will it be an extended series? Slight delayed kickoff there by Cosmic. Tricks Atomic, but he gets demoed for his trouble. The ball's not going to bounce that kindly for Atomic, though. He's trying to get some momentum. So sneaky with the wall dashes, Atomic. Definitely had Cosmic guessing at many moments in this series. Perfect transition and a great finish. Atomic wins game 3 with a fantastic play, ground to air, into the shot, before Cosmic can realize he needs a quick break to fix a headset issue. Oh wow, what a game by Atomic. Start to finish, he just really pushed the limit, but he didn't go too far. Big difference in my opinion between this game and the last. Was that Atomic didn't go as all in. He was really testing Cosmic with his offense. But he had a recovery plan every time. Yeah, G2 and Koi are both in Gamers 8. I believe we're going to see Cosmic at Gamers 8 playing for Koi. He doesn't play 3v3 for Koi, but he's their 1v1 player for Gamers 8. I'm not sure what the rules are involving 4-player teams. They should not allow it. It's a bit of a controversial topic, isn't it? Everybody's got an opinion on whether or not a 4th player should be allowed at Gamers 8. I don't mind it personally because I don't like seeing blowouts. So I think in the, from an entertainment standpoint, I think we're more likely to get great games if Cosmic's allowed to play. But yeah, I will admit it would be very cool if there was a, you know, maybe a smaller tournament. Because Gamers 8 is a lot of teams. How many teams are in Gamers 8? Is it 32 teams or something? It's a lot of teams. It's either 24 or 32 or something. Ton of teams. Now, when you get that many teams, you probably need to allow one's mains to be able to play. It's another fantastic save by Cosmic Lands. But yeah, if you just had like the top 8 teams, if it was like a much more exclusive tournament, and you guaranteed that every team had a you know, S tier one's main in their lineup, then yeah, you could just have three player lineups. That would work out. It kind of goes against the point of crew battles. I mean, in a way, yes, but in a way, no. Because really, what are you looking to do here? Do you want to see a team like Koi have one of their players get absolutely embarrassed because they don't have a 1v1 player? Or do you want to let them assign a 1v1 player, give him a platform to show off his skills, and then actually be more competitive in the tournament? I mean, I think there are benefits to both. Obviously, it's very cool if a team of 3 players wins or does really well. But at the same time, I'm really happy that players like Cosmic are getting a chance to show off what they can do, because obviously he's a wonderful talent, and I'm excited to see him play. Good read there by Atomic. That's a monstrous dunk into the bottom corner. Well, I cast Gamers 8, I certainly hope so. Something there couldn't get the ball on top of his car early enough, so he just decided to let it roll. This is crunch time really for Cosmic here. Oh, what a save by Atomic. Yeah, Atomic just showed a new level to Cosmic in that game. I think game 1 was respectable. Game 2, Cosmic showed he is that guy. Game 3, Atomic was able to show Cosmic, I can actually keep up that constant threat against you without overextending, which wasn't, you know, a fact that was obvious coming out of game 2. So Cosmic's got to be a little bit worried here. He's definitely not going to be looking forward to dealing with Atomic's offense. Atomic with a lot of low 50s in game 2. Oh, look at this. He's going to get a goal off this. The Cosmic just can't keep up with him. Atomic is all over him. You just can't get rid of him. He's popped it over him once, popped it into the crossbar, off the inside of the post, and then turns around to score the goal. Oh, Cosmic is actually live right now? I saw he had a Twitch in his name earlier, but I didn't know he was live at the moment. That's very cool. Yeah, definitely check out Cosmic's stream if he is live. Definitely want to support him. Very entertaining player. You should all go give him a follow. And yeah, it's awesome to see more 1v1 content being made. Well, Atomic is just finding new ways through, isn't he? It's like I mentioned in game 2. That same boost, Cosmic says. VS Yan. I'm not sure what he's referring to. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait. He had a moment versus Yan where he was asking, did you really get that boost? Because he didn't realize Yan picked it up, right? So he must have not noticed that Atomic got that. He was probably thinking it's spawning later. Or earlier. I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at my chat to see if he's in fact live. Yeah, he's just finding a ways through now. Atomic is not going all in. Not going for big on-the-goal line dunks. He's just putting testing shots towards his opponent. And he's got a follow-up. Yeah, I think I remember what Cosmic's talking about now. I remember there was a moment where he wrote, did you get that boost or something? But what do you guys think? Do you think he's actually just mind-gamed himself? That, for some reason, that reminds me of Chronic. Do you guys remember Chronic back in the day? He used to type things like that and then he would just visibly be tilted for the rest of the series. And that looked a bit more like a game 2 Atomic play, but he has got a recovery off the back of it. Opts to reverse challenge here. Instead of challenging forwards. Very sneaky. He gets bumped for his trouble though. Cosmic puts in a second goal. Yeah, Chronic did used to tilt a ton. Whenever he would type stuff in chat, it just looked like he was tilting himself. He would just type stuff like, I'm so bad, in the middle of a show match. And I always felt like, his opponents reading that are probably feeling pretty good about their chances. Brilliant save by Atomic as well. Lined up for himself perfectly. Threatened to bump briefly there before pinging the ball middle. Pay attention to how Atomic pinged the ball into the center there. It's not really, you know, something that you can work with in that situation. Brilliant save going over the top of the air dribble bump. Yeah, Atomic just whipped the ball into the ceiling and it bounced the middle off the curve. Something that you guys should all be doing in your rank games in 2s and 3s. I know a lot of players in lower ranks, they like to take the ball up on the back wall and, you know, kind of just deliver it. It's like they're delivered in the mail. They want to go drop it off straight through the post box. What Atomic did there is more like he just chucked it onto the lawn from the car. Much more efficient. You don't need to walk all the way over there yourself when you could just send the ball and then recover. This time Atomic trying to switch up his air dribble bump defense strategy. Instead of going over the top of the bump, he went under. Cosmic just stayed low and countered it. Nicely done. He should keep doing this, by the way. Although Atomic did save one of these, it was a very, very touch and go save. It was a fantastic save, don't get me wrong, but it was very close to working from Cosmic's POV. So he's 2 out of 3 for air dribble bumps in this game. I expect to see plenty more where that came from. He's going to need plenty more where that came from if he's going to come back here. Atomic's actually up by 3 again. Look at how long he delayed that dodge. That must have been close to pixel perfect on that dodge timing. All Atomic needs to do is waste a little bit of time, and that is definitely a lot of time being wasted there. Can Cosmic find a way through? He does not want to go game 5. Oh, did you guys see that lag? That must have been me, because that was very weird looking. Did I drop any frames? Let me check my OBS. No, okay, I didn't drop any frames. I did get some lag there. Looks like the new internet might not be as reliable as the old other one. Yeah, my game lagged there. The spectator lagged. Okay, good to know. So yeah, if anyone's watching right now who plays ranked with me in the next week or two, you know that when I tell you I lagged, I was telling the truth, because we all just saw that. So valid copium by Johnny Boy. Well, okay, how about this? Game 5. I don't think many people would have expected a game 5 here. I'll be honest, I didn't either. I kind of thought a 3-1 would be the most likely outcome here in favor of Cosmic. So I think Atomic's very solid. He's got a lot of potential. But right now, Cosmic is extremely, extremely good. He just beat Yan the other day. If Atomic could take down an informed Cosmic, and he could do it with a reverse sweep as well, that would be otherworldly impressive. And it wouldn't just show that he's got 1's potential. He's got current 1's ability. Perfect boost respawn timing there. If there's one thing Atomic should be trying to do right now, is pick up as many boosts as they spawn as he can, because obviously that's something that tilts Cosmic more than other things. At least it's the only thing he's typed about in any show match in the text chat. Oh, Atomic's outsmarted him here. Great read. And against a grounded player like Cosmic, I think that's a pretty easy read to make, actually. Great move by Atomic, though. Knowing that Cosmic hasn't really gone for any off-the-wall air dribbles, hasn't really gone for any high clears from those positions. He just tries to control almost everything. What do you do against a player who's controlling everything? You block low. Atomic might have gone a bit too far for that boost. Yes, he has. Cosmic walks in the ball. Oh, what a first touch, though. I'm glad we watched that replay, because that is a fantastic first touch. Cosmic loves controlling the boost. Oh, yeah, you can tell about... I think after watching a couple of his games, you can tell he's a player who just loves controlling the boost. He's got a very, I'd say, not old-fashioned, but just a classic 1v1 style. I don't like calling it old-fashioned, because it will probably never go out of fashion. There will always be players who play like this, very grounded, very reactive in their defensive plays, but obviously supplementing the grounded play and the reactive defense with modern necessities. Atomic's just going for peak offense, even in a tie game. He's going for top bins back across the goal there. And yet supposed, I mean, he's finding a limit, that's for sure. You can see he's really trying to learn as he goes here. What's a good play to go for? What's maybe a bit too risky? Oh, what a touch. No doubt Cosmic was expecting a dunk at the end of this. Atomic has tried to air double dunk him a bunch of times here. Look at that final air roll into the ball, just rifling the ball to the bottom corner a lot faster than Cosmic expected. We are a complete deadlock. 2-2 in games. 2-2 in game 5. Atomic with a wave dash shot. He's got Cosmic in it. An absolute bind here. A high shot will force Cosmic to slow play in the back corner, conceding the back corner boost to Atomic. Atomic shrugs off the bump, tries to beat Cosmic back to it. He'll have to go the other way. Cosmic cuts off the angle. He wants that boost at spawn. It's going to be a bit too early though. Well, apparently he doesn't even need it. Atomic skips over the bump attempt and scores an open net. What did I say about how I found Sunless Unshocked? You thought it was a banger episode? How I found him. How I found Sunless. I think we were talking about Sunless Origins on the live episode yesterday, if that's what you mean. We did go through that for a while. I'd recommend you check it out. Cosmic is chasing Atomic down. Atomic knows he's got to get out of there. This is really just an entrance. This is a statement performance here from Atomic. Convincing performance, regardless of the outcome. Oh, he went for the demo and he got demoed. That is so tilting. He tried to demo Cosmic, but Cosmic demoed him. Oh my goodness, there's no way. Wow, I mean, that was pretty close to being a demo for either player. Oh man, I feel for him there, because I feel like that's me every time I try and demo someone. I don't know if you guys can relate. Yeah, I feel like any time I try and demo someone these days, they're coming in perpendicular, I just get demoed. I'm like, why? Or I get bumped or something, and I'm like, what happened to my speed? Uh-oh, okay, this is where it could get from bad to worse for Atomic. Cosmic up by 1. Yet another demo goal. Atomic's been brilliant avoiding the demos, but now he's been hit by 2 in a row. And there was absolutely no luck about that one. That was completely calculated by Cosmic. Will Atomic respond with a kickoff goal? Goes for it off the corner. Oh, brilliance by Atomic again. What a read. He knew that Cosmic would be coming to cut off the shooting angle. So instead of shooting, he just passes it center to himself. He's one step ahead. What a game. What a series we're seeing here. Potential's being realized before our very eyes, but is it going to be enough? Cosmic out-muscles him in yet another kickoff play. I think Atomic just got a bit greedy there. Cosmic had a really good hitbox behind that. Atomic went very aggressively for a win. Still, a lot of time left. No need to panic for... It's crazy to say the underdog Atomic is when he's achieved so much in Rocket League, but that's certainly what's happening here. Oh my goodness, what a save, but he doesn't have any boost. Cosmic's going to beat him to it. Phenomenal recovery by Cosmic here. The flick wasn't all that special, but the block was perfect. The recovery was perfect. And the open net is successful. 6-4. Cosmic on the comeback trail now, building a lead for himself. Yeah, I don't know how anybody said Atomic's bad in ones. He could lose 3-0, he wouldn't be bad in ones. Like, obviously, if you watch the games, you see exactly what's happening. Looks like he knows what he's doing, if you ask me. I reckon he's pretty good at ones, actually, I would say. I'm just, the thing, like I said earlier, that I'm most impressed with about Atomic is that he's had such great unpredictability with his game. I've got to disagree with Beast Mode. I think Atomic's been thoroughly a difficult player to read in these games. You know, maybe in 3v3 Beast Mode's got a good read on Atomic's ground game, but Atomic's been challenging at very different timings throughout this series. He's been prioritizing boosts and ball pressure. Very different timings as well. He's mixed up his aerial game, he's mixed up his ground game, and he's mixed up his kickoff game. So really, what more can you ask for him in terms of unpredictability? Cosmic just bailed on that open net rebound. He didn't think it was going to be open by the time he got there. Demos are just raining in now. I think this is really smart by Cosmic, just keeping the ball back corner. He knows Atomic forced to come to him. We saw this in the Yan series. Cosmic repeatedly taking the ball to his back corner here. Atomic has to overextend at some point, but wait a minute. We almost had an open net there. Somehow Cosmic left the ball unattended for quite a while. Boost has finally ran out though. Atomic can make a move here. Here it comes. How open will it be? Not enough. Oh, Cosmic's nearly on gold though. Great awareness. He just plays for the back corner boost anyway. Knew that would be the real battle. And Cosmic can just let this ball roll. He doesn't need to do anything more. The game is won. And he will win it. He's just played this one out so intelligently, just like the Yan series. Cosmic is icy in the final 30 seconds. Give it his opponent absolutely no chance. A bunch of you are probably going to be annoyed about that, but I just think it's genius. Just no risk. Such consistent play. And you've got to respect it. Great games. Atomic's a real deal. You know, I've been saying for a while, I think this guy's got great 1v1 potential. When you watch his 3v3 gameplay, you can tell he's got the speed, he's got the mechanics, he's got the offense. You know, really all the only questions were, you know, can he have a good kickoff game? Can he have a good aggressive defensive game? And the answers to those two questions are yes and yes, he can, based on what we've seen here.